Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Excuse me for my appearance, guys. I'm a busy mom of two little boys trying to resell. Right now, I'm getting ready to work on some bookkeeping. I need to enter like about a week's worth of sales that I've made on my spreadsheet. I like to keep track of the items that sells either on Poshmark, on eBay, or Mercari. I do sell on 4 platforms, but my most of my sales, what is English right now? Most of my sales is from Poshmark and eBay. The other platforms, I only use it if it's like really unique or like vintage, especially on Depop, but I rarely make sales. Like since I've started 2 months ago doing this, like I've just started doing this 2 months ago. I've only made 11 sales total on Mercari, but you know, it's a nice little extra to have. And Depop, I've probably made like 2 sales. Not very good, but I'm trying to like whisper because the kids are napping right now. But yeah, I'm gonna work on bookkeeping. And so far today it is 1 o'clock and I've made 2 sales, which is not bad for a Wednesday. I am a new reseller. I've only been doing this for, I need some light in here, 2 months, like, you know, more serious. Well, period, 2 months really. I did do this before, like eBay only, about 8 years ago, and I did pretty good, but I didn't know about sell-through rate. I didn't educate myself through YouTube videos and watching YouTube videos. So this time around, like I'm very like I'm soaking everything in, and I want to grow this really badly. Like before it was more like a hobby side project, but now that, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom, I really want something for myself. Because I went from losing all this weight from having 2 kids. That was my goal for the longest time. So I achieved that goal of losing like about 50 pounds. I'm still in a journey of like maintaining my weight, and you know, ideally I want to lose a few more pounds, but regardless of that, that goal led me to this goal, which is reselling. And I was sitting in front of my makeup desk and I was doing my makeup that day, and I was like, man, I really want to obviously be the best mom that I can be, honor God, be a good wife, run a home, but I also would love to do something for myself, and that is, you know, having a small business. And I knew that working outside of the home was not an option for me. Like I realized, like after losing all this weight and after going to the thrift stores to buy myself new clothes that actually fit me, because I donated all my bigger clothes, all my postpartum clothes, all my like fitness clothes that I used to lose all the 50 pounds. Like I started going to the thrift store for new clothes for myself, because I don't like buying new stuff really. Like I do, but I could care less if it's new or not. That rekindled my passion for reselling. Like I realized, wow, there's a lot of good stuff that I can buy and resell. Let me know in the comments like what kind of content you guys want to see more from me. I do apologize that my content's all over the place, guys. I'm in a really hard season of life. I'm only able to film when I have pockets of time. And it's really hard because, again, like I have 2 little kids, 2 little boys, one 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. So my hands are so busy. I am lucky if I get to brush my hair certain days. Guys, look at this. And the times that you do see me wearing a little makeup is because my husband's home on the weekends and I throw on a little something, and I run to the thrift store on weekends mainly. So right now I'm only sourcing 2 days a week, unfortunately. But that's gonna change here soon once my husband gets his car fixed. He's been using my car, like our family car, because his car broke, and we've been saving up for a whole new motor of a car. So it's been a lot, guys. Lord willing, we're gonna have that car fixed here soon. We've been saving up, and now I'm going to be able to source 3 days a week, because on Wednesdays today, my mother-in-law comes over for a few hours and helps watch the kids for me. So when the car is fixed, I'm going to be able to go sourcing on Wednesdays, and I'm super excited because I only source on weekends, Saturdays and Sundays when my husband's home. And the weekends are super packed and busy at the thrift store, and I get overly stimulated, like pretty bad, guys. Like it It physically hurts my body. And then people start asking me questions like, what are you doing with a shopping cart full of things? It's like, can I just live? And moving forward, guys, with my whole reselling business, I'm going to be way more selective when I buy things. So by not rushing and having an extra day to source, I feel like I'll be able to be more mindful of what I'm putting in my shopping cart, because a lot of the times when I do go to the thrift stores on weekends, I feel guilty for leaving my husband with the 2 kids, and I rush. So I'm putting things in the cart without checking comps, and that's not okay, guys. Like, I want to be successful at this business. I want to make sure I'm checking each and every item to make sure it's worth picking up and has a decent sell-through rate. Honestly, guys, like, I like to pick up anything that has at least 30% sell-through rate, especially if I could pick it at a low cost. I don't mind holding on to something for a little bit, especially because I know that I can put a lot of keywords on something and just lower the price just a bit to sell it competitively. But moving forward, like, I definitely want to be more mindful. So having 3 days to source will allow me to pick better quality items when sourcing. I've gotten a lot of subscribers lately, and I do believe it's because of my reselling. And yeah, welcome to my channel. My name is Yesenia. I have 2 little boys. I have a husband. We have a house. And I've been a stay-at-home mom for 3 years. But now it's time to, make that money, girl. Like, I have goals. I have dreams outside of motherhood and being a wife. I've always been a person who's very independent. And when I got married, let me tell you, that rocked my world. I went from being very independent, a loner, thriving, to having a bunch of people in my lives, which I love and I appreciate, but it's a whole different, dynamic for me. I love my family very much, and my boys, they are my world, but I cannot lose myself as a person. I'm still Yesenia. I am still the person that I am before I got married and had kids. And what makes me me, guys, is having goals, hobbies, ambitions, and dreams. And I lost that for like 3 years, guys. But rightfully so. Like, my priority was to be a mom, to breastfeed, to take care of the home, to make sure my husband had food when he got home from work and all that stuff, But now it's like, okay, I need a little something for me. Now that we've established a routine in our lives, it's not perfect. Like, let me tell you, my house is a mess. It is time for me to do something for me and fill my cup. So I feel like I've been filling everyone's cup, making sure everyone's happy, but I, for a while, lost who I was as a mom. And nothing wrong with being a stay-at-home mom. I'm still gonna do it because they're my number one goal. I also want to include business and my goals and dreams. So if this is your kind of videos and you're kind of if this is your thing, guys, like other women out there that are in my same shoes as me right now, subscribe to my channel, because we are thriving and we're going to be the best version of ourselves this year. This year, we have goals to try to be as healthy as we can. We're not perfect. We've taken some time off, but we need to reel it back in with the whole eating habits and tracking our food and working out. I put my treadmill and my workout equipment upstairs in our spare bedroom, because this office was my postpartum weight loss gym. So I even have gym mats on the floor, which is perfect because now I can use it for my whole reselling business and keep my feet nice and soft. But I put my gym upstairs, so I have been going upstairs at 5 in the morning to get my workouts in. And I took some time off, guys, and let me tell you, I've been so sore for the past 2 days. But I want to be very mindful of balancing out all of my goals and just thrive in all areas of life. I don't want to just thrive in one area, which is business or having a clean home. I want to balance. I want to be healthy. I want to be a businesswoman. I want to be a great mom. I want to be a great wife. And just make sure that everything gets done. Does that make sense, guys? I want to encourage other moms out there that you can do anything you set your mind to. And if you're in a hard season right now with little ones, that's me. But it was even harder before, I'll be honest. Like, I was breastfeeding and the postpartum recovery and having two little ones. It was a lot. And I've never been around kids. So having kids for me was like a whole new thing. Like, I was never a kid person until I had my own kids. And I'm still not a kid person, but my kids are, amazing. Yeah, this channel is going to be about how women can do it all if you really set your mind to it. You don't have to just fit in one box. And I also want to say, guys, that all of this happened, if I'm being completely honest, the whole like starting this side hustle and thriving at it came from, I don't want to get too religious, but God is my foundation of my being. God one day was pretty much like putting in my heart and my mind, like, what are you doing? What are you doing, girl? Like, I was sitting on the couch watching my kids play, being a stay-at-home mom, and just wasting my time away. And I remember very clearly God and the Holy Spirit was like, what are you doing? So I was like, wow, I need to not waste time. Time is so valuable. And that's one thing in life you can never get back. Time. You can get money back, you can get a job back, a hobby back, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever it is. You can get a lot of things back, but time, it is very, very expensive and it never comes back. So I want to use my time wisely. I want to be the best version that I can be, and I want to make myself proud. And I'm doing all this for me, guys. Like the whole working and getting up at 5 a.m. to take listing pictures, like this is for me, guys. I want to make me proud. When I lay my head on my bed, I want to say, wow, like I did it. I'm doing it. And I just want to encourage other women out there that if that's what you want to do too, to work and set goals and be the best version of yourself, you can do it. You don't have to sit and watch TV all day and watch your kids. And you don't have to be on social media all day. Like, I literally cut off social media completely, guys. And God just put that in my heart. Like, what are you doing? And I remember like just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling on my phone, wasting so much time, posting about my picture, like my kids on Facebook. Like, nobody cares. Like, no one cares in reality, because if people cared, they would pick up the phone and call you. And I'm not trying to throw shade at anyone, because life, we get busy, but we're wasting time on these external things that don't hold value. But me running a little small business is what? Allowing us to grow as a family. Like, I'm able now, if I wanted to, up our grocery bill. I'm able to throw money for savings for our forever home. Our goal and dream is to one day own a piece of land with acreage. I want to be the type of woman that doesn't waste her time away. Time leaves and never comes back. So I'm going to use my time very wisely, and I'm not going to do this whole social media thing anymore. When I was younger, guys, I was the girl like posting pictures, selfies, oh, my outfit, look how good I squat, because I used to be a power lifter, like showing off pretty much. But as I've matured, guys, like I don't care about people's opinion. I don't need people's validation. And the only reason why I have a YouTube channel, guys, I even thought about like deleting my channel, but this is a hobby of mine that I actually enjoy, is because it brings extra income. I'll be honest, as much as I love you guys, like I am doing this for extra income. I get a little bit of money from AdSense. And then sometimes companies will send me things and I can be like, oh, look at this. So I'm only doing this because A, I love it and it makes me money. But anything that does not grow me in a good way that I can tangibly see, I'm not doing it anymore, guys. The whole Instagram, oh, look at my kids, oh, like I don't want that anymore. I don't want to entertain people that don't care about me. They'll be like, oh, they're so cute, your child, or oh, cute outfit. No, I don't care. I don't care about people's validation anymore. I want to use my time wisely, and I want to encourage other women out there to do the same. Stop wasting time. Do something that your future self is going to thank you for. Get off the couch and do something. Like my goal, guys, if I'm being completely honest, like my goal, if I could tell you what's my goal, like my real goal in life, it would be to grow my relationship with God, feel complete joy and peace every day of my life, to be healthy, to have healthy children, happy children, a happy, great marriage, have a successful business, and be healthy. Did I say that? I want to be healthy. Like I want to live as long as I can for my children so I can be there for them. And my other like goal that's financial would be to own a home, like a little brick house. It doesn't have to be anything big, just a brick home with land. That is my dream, guys. And I'm gonna ignore the outside noises because I know what my goal is. I don't need validation from people. I've had people tell me like, hey, why are you starting this side hustle again? Didn't you do this before? Well, guess what? Bill Gates and all these big people like Elon Musk, they failed many times before they became successful. So yes, if it takes me 100 times, so be it. I'm gonna get there. I'm very persistent, guys. And I know I've mentioned on my channel like a lot of things like, oh, I'm gonna do this or this or this. I was trying to find myself, guys. It's hard going from being single and Miss Independent, having her house paid off, you know, being good at a lot of things. Like I was a pharmacy technician. I did YouTube for a while, like successfully. I was manager at retail stores. I just did a lot of things. Like I was good at a lot of things. And then being a stay-at-home mom, it's like my world got rocked. But now it's like, okay, girl, like what is it? What is it that you want to be in life? What does your ideal life look like? So that's what I've been doing, guys. I've been doing a lot of soul searching because we're not getting any younger. And I could care less about others. I've learned that people, if I'm being completely honest, guys, I don't have a lot of people in my life. I don't have a big family, unfortunately. A lot of my family's in Florida. I love them, but we're not very close. And I'm here in Texas by myself with my parents and my in-laws, and that's it. I don't have friends, and I'm okay with that, guys, because I am so focused that I don't need friends. I don't need outside noise. And I've noticed like having friends even like will take away from you. It takes away your time, your emotions. It's distraction. I want to stay focused and just continue to create the life that I know I can have. I'm already happy and I'm content. I have a beautiful home. I have 2 beautiful boys that are healthy. I am healthy, thank God. And my husband, he has a decent job where I don't need to even be doing this. If I'm being honest, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. God knows my heart. I'm not, guys. Like we were not always financially okay. I'll be honest. Like when we got married, yeah, I had my home paid off because I did a lot of like, I would buy homes and live in it and fix it up and sell it and do it a few other times. Like I was successful, but I was never rich. But then we got married, like we had to pay off some debt and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, expenses of getting married and having kids. So we weren't always rich, you know, we're still not rich. But what I'm trying to say is like, I don't need to do this. I want to do this. Does that make sense? My husband makes a good income. He does. But I'm the type of person, guys, that's always thinking ahead. Like, what if, God forbid, my husband dies? What if my husband decides to leave? You never know. As women, I feel like we need to just obviously hope for the best, right? And trust that God, you know, will sustain you and all this good stuff. Yes, but it doesn't hurt to have other means along the way just in case. Does that make sense, guys? I'm always thinking ahead. I'm always thinking like, okay, once my kids go to school, I want them to have a better school. I want my kids to have land so They can run around and collect chickens and organic eggs. And I want to have this side hustle and be successful at it because I want my boys to see that even though mommy did not finish college, she did something for herself. She contributed to society. She did something cool for herself. She taught us that hard work and determination pays off. I want to be an example to my kids. I don't want to just say, you need to be successful. You need to do this and that. I want to lead by example. And unfortunately, I did not have that growing up. I didn't have encouraging parents. Unfortunately, they were great parents, but they never encouraged me. I remember I would get honor rolls in school and they never would say good job or put my report card on the fridge or nothing. They were like, what does the A mean? But anyways, I want to be better. I want to be different. I want to learn from others' mistakes. I see a lot of people in my life and I learn from them. I learn the good and I learn the bad too. And I say, okay, this is bad. I don't want to be like them. So it's so important to self-reflect, guys, and to just understand that it's okay to want more for yourself and there's nothing wrong with it. And if you don't, that's fine too. That's fine too. Like if you just want to sit back and twiddle your thumb and watch Netflix all day, then do it. It's your life. You have one life. You do you. But me, I want to lead by example. I want to make myself proud. I love having goals and ambition. And that's that, guys. So this video became ranty, girl. Oh my goodness. All right, I need to start entering my bookkeeping stuff. But anyways, guys, I hope you like my little rant. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see more from me. If you have any questions about reselling or anything like that, leave it in the comments. I love interacting with you guys and learning from you guys as well. But anyways, guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye.